Hello guys, and welcome to the day 3 of this course. Today, we're mainly going to be focusing on sensing blocks. So let's get started. Alright, so now I have my page here and my cat. Say what? I'm going to change my cat into something else. Into Pico. Alright, we'll delete this one. And I'm gonna make him smaller, say 50. And we're gonna place him here. So now we are at touching color. Blue is touching dark blue. Distance to mouse pointer, touching mouse pointer. And a few more blocks. So first, let's go with the basics. So I have my costumes here. I only need one. Yeah, this one, the pretty one. And I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to put Pico orange or red. I'll just put red. And Pico, say blue. So you may be wondering why I'm putting blue here. So what we're basically going to do is we're going to change the color of Pico. A nice shade of blue would do. I mean, it's gonna look weird, no wonder. And we have him blue here. And make him blue here. Alright, so now we have our Pico, who's blue, and our Pico, who's red. Red, blue, red, blue. Okay, now we're gonna go to our code, and we're gonna put when flag clicked. So when the flag is clicked, we want this to happen. And sensing, mouse pointer, edge. Gonna put an if conditional block. When flag is clicked, if my Pico is touching the mouse pointer, then I want him to switch to Pico blue. Well, here we have him already blue. Wait, is that how he's supposed to look like? Yeah, we have him already blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to switch costume to Pico red when the flag is clicked. So when the flag is clicked, what the computer does is, okay, is the flag clicked? Alright, so switch costume to Pico red. Okay, as soon as the user clicks a flag, is Pico touching the mouse pointer? No. If yes, change Pico to blue. So what the mistake here is, we have to put a forever block so that it sees whenever the flag is clicked, if the mouse pointer is touching him, then we want him to change into blue. And if the mouse pointer is not touching him, for that we can put else. We'll just put this here and here. So what this does is, if he is not touching the mouse pointer, then we want him to be red. So Pico red. Let's try this out. Cool. So this is like a hover effect. You could try this with, say you have somewhere here, what do you call that? A button. You could try it with a button or an apple, anything you want. Okay, we got a beautiful code here. Let's stop it. So now we know how to use this block right over here, touching mouse pointer. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one is basically when you have a platformer game where we'll have lava and other dangerous things which your avatar shouldn't touch. So we're basically gonna do that. So what we'll do is go to stage, backdrops, and draw a piece of land where he can walk on. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, something like that, I suppose. And we got a beautiful land to walk on, and we need some lava, don't we? Just going to change the color to red. Lava red. Just going to make it like this. So this is not exactly how you do a platformer game. I mean, what we're gonna do next is not exactly what you do in a platformer game. So keep a note of that, please. And I think it's leveled, right? Alright, so now let's get to code. Pico and place him on this. Like this. Or say we just make him a place to stand because he'll be tired of changing into blue and red back and forth again and again. So here he can stand. Alright. So when the flag is clicked, I want him to go here and stand on this place. And what I want him to do next is forever. So we'll go here. So forever, if Pico is touching the color red, in this case a lava, then we want him to say turn blue. So go to looks, switch costume to blue. It's understood that if he's not touching the color, then he's red. Okay, so here we'll put, I want him to be red. And we'll also look at another block over here called set drag mode to draggable. So I'll show you the differences between this and this. So let's first do it without this block. Just delete it. I'm going to go to full screen and click the flag. Well, now you can see that I'm not able to drag Pico as I could do over here. Well, for that, we have set mode to draggable. Now let's try it out. Go to full screen and voila, you can drag him. So when he touches this, he becomes blue. Well, if I don't want that to happen, if I want him to change back to red after he doesn't touch that, after he finishes touching the lava, then we put if and else. So if touching that, switch costume to blue. If not, we want him to change into red. Pico red. Okay, let's try it out. He's here, red, blue, red, blue, 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 and red. Okay, now this is working just fine, and this is the first step on understanding your platformer games program. So basically it's like this. If your avatar touches the lava, you want the game to end. Or say you want your Vader to start back at his initial point. So now let's look at some more complex platformer game code, which includes the touching color block again. Okay, now we're gonna put a portal through which Pico can go to the next world. So, paint. I want a portal. And by the way, if you press the shift key in your computer while drawing a circle or a square, you get the perfect one with the perfect ratio. So, got one here. Yeah, wait a moment. Oops. Sorry, guys. Alright. Place it in the center. And I'm gonna change the color to gray. Yeah. Alright. And now let's position sprite portal here. So when the flag is clicked, I want you to go over here. Pico is here, and I have the code which I wrote to make this thing work. Okay, so we have our portal here. So the aim is to take Pico from this point and go here, jump over this, and go into the portal. Well, we're not going to jump over this because we're not using our keys, but you know what I mean. Drag him over this and portal. Okay, to do that, we're going to keep this code as such. And we're going to put, oops, sorry guys. We're going to put an if statement. So, if Pico is touching the color, the gray kind of color here, then we want him to hide. Where are you? Yeah. We want him to hide. And here let's put show so that he shows after that one round of code is over. We want him to hide. And what we want is, we're first going to create a new sprite. And I'm just going to draw something which you'll see in a few minutes. Okay, so now I've got my well done slide. Place it over here. And we'll name him, say done. And now what we're going to do is, if Pico is touching the portal, then we want to broadcast the message. Show the well done page. Sorry guys. And here, when the flag is clicked, we want him to hide. Of course, we don't want him here. Hide, and if he receives the message, well done page, then we want him to show. So let's try this out. Going to go to full screen and start. So Pico here, lava, blue, and from here we're going to go over the lava and into the portal. Cool. To make it look better, I'm gonna put a few second delay. So wait. Here. Wait 1 second. Or 0.5 seconds and show the page. Let's try it out. Good job. Okay, so we have, look, so we're almost half of these blocks. So this one done, and I think we've done this before in our videos, and this one's also done. So well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you there in the day 4 of this course. Bye! Hooray! It's task time! And for today's task, we're going to be doing something like this. A huge button, yes. A stand for a donut and a donut. Let's see how it works. So I have my great mouse pointer over here. And I'm gonna hover about this. It turns into purple! And I take it away. It turns into blue. And let's see what this donut does. I take it and place it on this. It turns into gray. I pull it further. It turns into pink. And it touches the gray and it becomes gray. Boy, is this magical or what? So, this is basically what you're gonna do. So for your hints, this button over here is basically what I just told you, but an hover effect with the button and, you know, that thing. And this one right over here is the donut. When it touches the gray, it becomes gray. And that's the example we did with Pico. So both of these are examples which we did with Pico. So you can try them out as you watch the video. For those who are having trouble, I'll send you this file. Try to do it by yourself. If you can't, you may refer the code. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned a lot from this. And if this video turned out to be useful for you, please like and share it with your friends and other people who are having trouble with Scratch. Bye!